My name is LaSonde. I'm addressing all correction officers in regards to the recent activities of the Correction Officers Benevolent Association underneath the leadership of Norman Seabrook and the 9, I guess you would call, active board members that are on there now. Norman Seabrook put out flyers. These flyers address matters regarding the January 18, 2012 special membership meeting, which was held by members in order to address the misconduct of Norman Seabrook and his present executive board. The flyers that Norman Seabrook put out stated a bunch of erroneous statements, not even facts, and I'm here tonight to address that. And I want to use the time to have all correction officers focus on the issues that matter and that will affect you in the future. Norman Seabrook stated that the judge stopped LaSonde and her bogus group from identifying themselves as the COBA and basically ruled the January 18th special meeting null and void. That statement is not true. Once again, Norman lies. What happened was Norman Seabrook, after running around for one whole week to all the institutions and locker rooms and Perry building that he can go to, passing out flyers that the January 18, 2012 meeting was not real, that it was not authorized, that it meant nothing. He refused to attend the meeting to address his misconduct, and then after the meeting successfully ousted him and found him guilty for the misconduct, he ran into court and he cried, "Help me, help me. They're going to take over the union. Please make them stop." Translation, he was able to get an injunction not because he was right or wrong, but because the paperwork he put forth, alleging benefits would stop, funds would not be able to be paid out, all the erroneous things that we cry when we're trying to hold a position hostage, is what he put in the paperwork, and the judge ruled to give a temporary stay on all actions in regards to the newly voted COBA board end until the court date of March, where he can hear both sides and make a determination on what's going on. That is the typical standards in fights such as this. The issue that the membership must understand is, one, why did Norman Seabrook scream that there was no fire, and then there was fire? He screamed, "There's no fire, the special meeting is not legitimate, who cares about it? You're wasting your time if you go." Then after the special meeting, he screamed fire, and he ran to the court and spent membership dues to lodge hundreds of pages of paper crying that the union is going to be disbanded, the benefits are going to be stopped. How could any of these things happen if the January 18th meeting was not legitimate? So Norman lied again. But the sad part is, not yet has Norman addressed the membership as to his misconducts and the other 9 board members that he carries and continuously soaks the membership dry without representation. We have to stay focused. It's not about a contract, it's not about benefits, it's not about who can run the union. It's obvious I can run the union, and probably other people too, but we're talking about me. Because I'm experienced, I'm very well versed in the runnings of a union. I'm not corrupted, I'm not ignorant, and I'm not disloyal to the members that pay for representation. All of what Norman Seabrook has shown you that he is. How, now LaSonde, you might say, why would you call Norman disrespectful to the membership? You're not going to ask me why would I say Norman's not representing you, because that's a fact. When you have a uniformed force being arrested while on duty, terminated to the all-time high, suspended just because, losing days, having no rights within the jail, and the many more violations such as HMD violations going on to the level that you do, you already know the union is not covering those areas at all. So let's deal with the fact that I stated that he is ignorant and disrespectful to the membership. Why would I say that, other than the things I just said? Norman Seabrook, in his rush to try to slow the membership down from supporting myself and those people who want to bring justice and representation to the officers, just the other day went into GMDC in order to deter and discourage the officers he believes gives me the most support, which is not true. All officers that want to change give me support, and I thank you for that. That's why I'm here for you. He went into GMDC. He was escorted by the warden of the command, by the supervising warden of that division, by the depth of administration, and the search was canceled for the building, and the officers were thrusted into the chapel, and lo and behold, here comes Norman Seabrook, the leader of the present COBA. He comes into the meeting. He has Elias Hassamadeen, he has Karen Belfield, and he has Warner, who is a delegate, but right now she serves as traveling with the union. We pay her for that. What she does, we don't know. But Norman addresses the members. I'm going to play some excerpts of what Norman said to the members. But I want to let you know, after hearing these disgraceful, disrespectful statements, along with the fact that Norman Seabrook has spent 2.5 years spending hundreds of thousands of your dollars, into the millions, matter of fact, to avoid answering for his misconduct, which was lodged against him in 2009, you must take the moment to attend whatever meeting that I sponsor, to come to whatever rally that you hear coming out, to take whatever action you need to take to stop the corruption and the disrespect that is affected underneath the present COBA board under the leadership of Norman Seabrook.
Some of y'all in here with 20 years on the job, 15 years on the job, talk about it. What did we have? We was niggas and spicks with a badge of language. So if any of y'all offended by my language, y'all in the wrong room. Because I'm keeping it real in here. And why is it always folk that look like you that's trying to pull you down? Explain that to me. They dance with these supervisors. Oh, I take my post today, boss. Get the fuck out. Captain can't do shit for you except give you a time due or a time off or a post. A warden can't do shit for you. A chief can't do shit for you. What can he give you? A gate one pass? A good post? Time due? What can he give you? What could the commissioner give you? I know when an inmate is on the ground and you're going like this, that shit don't look right. What the fuck did he do to make you do that? You see, we don't even come out for each other's funeral. We don't even come out when something happens to each other. I'm not dragging y'all out. I'm not asking you to come out when I got a videotape of a corrections officer stomping the fuck out of an inmate. I'm not going to get us out there on television and have the world look at us and say, let him go, let him go. And they show the video. And then y'all say to me, well, what the hell you bring me out here for, Norm? Did you see the video? You can't be wrong and strong. If you was right, they're screaming from the rooftop. How Martin said, let's take it to the mountaintop. How you going to do that? How you going to always criticize me? What is it, my shirt? The color of my shirt? I'm supposed to pull my pants down, walk in the city hall like this and go, yo, what up, mayor? No, you got me twisted. You got me mixed up with somebody else. I can't do that. I can't act like that. I can't present myself to represent you and your family. I don't have my shit together. My shit's together. Because y'all help my shit get together. Not all of y'all. Some of y'all, We've done those things. Dental, optical, prescription, yes, there are going to be those that say, the prescription plan ain't no good. Okay. But you use it. The optical plan ain't no good. But you use it. The dental plan ain't no good. But you use it. The raise ain't shit. But I don't get that check in the mail saying, here, take this as a donation. When a police officer uses his or her firearm during the course of their performance of duty, under the law, it is considered legal to do. Even when they shot Sean Bell and his crew, even when they shot Amadou Diallo 41 times, under the Constitution of the United States, it is part of his uniform and his duties to do. That's why they are presumed to be innocent. But we know that they're all not. You'll find your way one day. Let's talk about it. There ain't no secret. You damn right I sue the correction officer. Because when you sue the membership, you sue you and you sue me, and fuck you. You are not taking away this membership. Someone hit you back. But don't get mad at me because you can't play this game now. It was all good when I was on Facebook and I was this and I was that and I was this and I was that and I was that and this and I'm shutting you down, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, now hold that. Look what he did. Oh, welcome to the major leagues, baby. Like I told you, this is my A game. This is how I play this game. When I got elected to this office, we didn't have anything.
What you just heard was just a little bit of what Norman Seabrook thinks of his membership. But how offensive, no matter how offensive and racially motivated those statements were, this behavior is supported by the Department of Correction. And that is why they joined in collusion with Norman Seabrook and his corrupted board to effect my termination. But the termination does not stop anything that we have to do. My termination will be handled by my attorney. What we have to focus on is dealing with the corruption and ending it. We have to take back our union and our rights, not now, but right now.